So is there any moments that you had where your faith, in your faith, where you ever felt distant from God or far away, and what's kind of brought you back?
Probably when I get so swept up in the whole idea of like work. And like for me, my work, my hobby, everything, and I'm so overwhelmed. I want to do so much, and I work all the time. I work all the time, influencer. Oh my God. But like I do so much than just posting online. Like I host events, I do this, and there's so many things lined up that I want to do for myself that I'm planning that I haven't even spoken about yet. But I just get so caught up in doing all that. And I'm a one-man show. I do everything myself. And sometimes you don't really prioritize God because it's easy not to. God is not chasing me for an invoice. God is not like on my back about anything. He's like, I'm here. You come when you're ready, which should be every day. You should be showing up for God every day. But it's so easy because he's not going to tell me off. He's not going to be like, oh, Veronica, you didn't pray to me yesterday. But like then I think you feel it yourself like that. It's almost part of you is guilty because you know you're doing it. You know you're it's like saying like, oh, I want to go to the gym, and then you become lazy and you just don't go. The gym's not going to call you and be like, hey, you didn't work out today.
I'll call you for missed invoices. But
But like it's something that I'm trying to work on every day to include it as part of my routine. Like wake up and remember, like, yes, I like pray in the morning, but that's not enough. For someone that like, goes to church every week, like praying every day, it's still not enough. You can be doing a lot more with your time. Like if you spend 10 hours a day working, you can spend an hour with God. But for some reason it's just not easy. It's not easy. And I think it's because you're holding yourself accountable for it. Like it's your own motivation, your own drive to do it. Like no one's pestering you on your back.
Yeah, 100%. I feel the exact same way. You've kind of hit the nail on the head. I feel really busy and overwhelmed. Now, Simon teases me all the time because he's got a physical job where he has to work with his hands, and I'm always like emails, calls, and it's just overwhelming when you have a lot of stuff, when you have your own businesses in that way, that you kind of lose focus a little bit. But we had our last guest, Voice of Reason, Alex Gerardo. He came on and he mentioned that what he does in his busy schedule is he says the Jesus prayer. And he said even to this morning, I think he said, I've already said it like 100 times. Like it was just, my Lord Jesus Christ, Son of God, have mercy on me, a sinner. And ever since we had that, like I've heard the Jesus prayer all the time. Like it's always advice people say, but when he said it that way, and then when he said that he's done it this morning, to keep himself grounded, I've tried to apply it a little bit, and it makes such a difference just to keep you a little bit connected to God. Just one phrase is all it takes to just have that little bit more connection with God. So I think that's a good thing to take away.
I think if I can say something to you, I probably have we're not similar in much of a sense with how busy you are, but what I always do is
equally as busy, just doing different things, man. Don't get me cancelled now.
I think what's important for me at least is I just try and include God everywhere I am or with everything I do. It's something so small where it's not necessarily going to church or saying I'm a Christian, but just doing something good for someone else can remind you of what God ultimately did for us. I think it's the small stuff that we can do in our everyday lives that allow not only us to see God, but God to see people in us, which is the important thing. Because then every time it's just what you do one good thing for one person, hopefully it carries on and carries on and carries on. So it's not necessarily let's make time for God all the time, but let's just do in everything that we do, include God in it. So remember Him, do something good for another person, and hopefully that just carries on. Say something nice to someone. It's free to smile. It's free to say something nice. So I think once
my
we
mum
get in
guilts me with that all the time, like in the house. Like she'll ask me to do something, and she's like, "It's for God." I'm like,
can't do
it's
much
like it's an
after
act
that.
of service. She calls it salvation.
Oh wow!
Like go get me the remote. Salvation. It's for salvation. Like you're doing something good for your mum.
Wow! I can't wait to use that on my kids. That's great.